the world completely, but it taught us many lessons. Here are 10 spiritual lessons out of them. The COVID-19 pandemic is a stark reminder of our dysfunctional relationship with nature. We have tried to overpower nature by using technology, but nature cannot be won over this way. The only way is to coexist lovingly with nature. So let's take care of nature.
Life is unpredictable. No one has full control over it, not even the mightiest of rulers. The economic progress of the world can be halted by a small virus. So let's be humble.
During lockdown, one had to learn to live with few things. Necessities of life are very few. The rest only clutters our life. It became clear to all that we can live without many things, and that too happily. So it is rightly said that frugal living is beautiful.
Nothing is indispensable. Lockdown forced people to change their long-term habits. Big-time shoppers had to stop shopping from showrooms. Tobacco chewers had to live without it. Wanderers had to stay indoors. So, it is true that flexibility can be a great virtue.
We can enjoy the world when we are alive. Survival is the topmost goal for everyone. We love ourselves so much that no one wants to die. Relative chose not to go to funeral of someone dear who died of COVID. Lockdown became successful even without much force, since it was a question of saving one's life. So let's put our health first.
Lockdown also demonstrated that freedom is the greatest happiness. When we were given relief to go out, the contrast became apparent. The shadow gives you comfort when you come under it from the hot sun, not when you are sitting in it all the time. That's why it is truly said, freedom is happiness. Let's preserve it.
Nature has its own way of delivering fruits of one's karma in a dramatic manner. In business, some thrived due to the pandemic, while others suffered heavy losses. Ego has no place in nature. No one can claim that he is always a winner in any business he does. Success or failure depends on a lot of extraneous factors.
Digital adoption became faster during the pandemic. Working from home and online meetings and trainings became a norm. Digital financial transactions and e-commerce came into prominence. Life became easy. We may wonder, how come we did not adopt all these earlier? Let's not wait for a calamity to bring innovations in our life.
Smartphone and internet connectivity are now a basic necessity for everyone. However, the digital gap between the haves and have-nots became more prominent in this period. The children from poor families suffered their education because of not having facilities for online studies.
Being is more important than doing. The best spiritual outcome of the pandemic was that people experienced what it is to be instead of to do all the time. Human became human beings thanks to COVID. Family members came closer to each other. Living rooms started being used for living and not just to impress guests.
Dear Lord, at this time of pandemic, let us foster respect and solidarity with others, especially those who are weak or poor. Let us remain calm and ignore unsubstantiated humors. Let us take advantage of living together as a family. Let us attend 2 moments of prayer. Let us cultivate
responsibility, patience, and hope. Amen.